Hello, hello, hello. We're here and we're gonna play my little goblins. I want to say that just to make sure you guys know who the little goblins are. So our opponent's playing Adamancipator. He says his name's Hi, I'm Jeff. He should just say Hi, I smell, because that's more like it. So we're gonna fast forward because honestly, it's like watching paint dry with these combo decks. I have a Forbidden Droplet in my hand, and I'm not afraid to use it. The kids would say I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Hit the yay yay, bro. The nay yay. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck they call these things. I don't know why I'm like this. Block Dragon needs to get banned. I complain about a lot of cards. You know what? My top 3 banned cards while we wait for this guy to do a 60-minute turn is they need to ban Rongo, they need to ban True King of All Calamities, they need to limit or ban Block Dragon. At least limit it to 1 or something. It's just too accessible. And I think I'll be happy with that. I think he's coming to an end right now. Alrighty. Wow, we really nailed it with when he was coming off. Alright, Forbidden Droplet. We signed our whole hand besides Crossout Designator. Oh my gosh, I forgot. This guy is so annoying. He just keeps activating Appaloosa. And look, I'm gonna actually make it bite him in the ass, like, later on. Maybe I could, if I click through it, it'll go a little faster. Because honestly, it's so annoying. Like, I think he's salty. I think the Adamancipator player is salty because I had Forbidden Droplet. Okay, I have Dark Ruler no more. I could have done that too. Would that make you feel better? So as you can tell, we went into Gladiator Beast Drogs with our -2 on the fractal. Now look, now you're gonna see what the combo is. This is the ultimate combo. That's crazy. And I'm still getting annoyed, but I'm triggered. I hope you guys are triggered too. This shit is so annoying. Maybe he thought if he kept doing this to be annoying, that like I wouldn't show this game. But guess what? You're on YouTube now. Granted, not many people are gonna see it, but it's enough to still be tilted. So now we go into Tamer. Still doing this. Super annoying. So now I'm gonna go into Dom. Because if he does this again, I'm popping it. Even though I probably should save it for the Block Dragon, I'm like, nah, I'm killing this. Shit is annoying. So now, goodbye. No more of that. So you're welcome. We can all thank Daddy Dom. I want you guys to type in the comments, bless you, Daddy Dom. Bless you. So now we get our comeback, which brings back our fusion. Editor is going to bring back Hercules. And the reason why I didn't, if you're wondering, the reason why I didn't summon the other fusion, the one that pops, because I don't want to give him 3 free rocks. That'd be silly. So I went into Sharig first, and just to banish the Block Dragon out of this game, because that card is toxic. He summons his Adamancipator Seeker. I'm gonna negate it, and guess what happens? Jeff is a little baby. He can't. That's what Jeff sounds like. Boom. Alright, we're here for a spicy game 2, and we're playing against Sky Striker. And don't worry, I know I'm going second, but I'll show some growing first games too. You do not have to worry, my friends. So we got Shizuku. Shizuku's gonna pop the effect. I don't want him to get a engage, so I do that. In hindsight, I probably should have just held it, but because if we're doing full combo anyway, we want to protect ourselves against Max C. But so we go into Fairship, and this is a Rescue Cat combo. So this is kind of going on the draw. When you're going on the draw, you can do this. And I grabbed Fractal because I knew I was going to use Fairship to summon. But honestly, Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Something I don't understand is why he wasn't activating his back row. It's kind of confusing me. Like, it showed for a second that his back row he couldn't activate, and I'm still like wondering why. But now I knew he has something in his back row, I just didn't know what it was. So that's why I went into Heracles instead of going into Dom. And I'm like, I have 4 cards in hand. Let's just summon Barrier Statue and pass. He's gonna activate Upstart Goblin. We Heracles. Let's just show the power of Heracles. Widow Anchor. This is what confused me so much. He had Widow Anchor this entire time. He could have stopped my combo. I don't understand what happened. Kind of odd. Maybe he was tilted that I got rid of Shizuku without having to, without Ray being able to pop. Maybe that triggered him. I know for a fact, so one thing I know is he couldn't activate stuff when I attacked. So when you attack with drag, you can't activate anything. So like, but the thing is, he should have activated before I even attacked. But even afterwards, he should have been able to like respond to my other stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you did. Alrighty, we're here and we're playing against all the meta decks today. But first, we're going to show you how to do the combo from going first. And if you're wondering what this card was, it's no longer in the deck. It was a good game, so I wanted to show it. It's actually a funny game. This game's hilarious. You're going to see why. So we summon Fractal. Get Bearbrum. We go into Apollousa. And honestly, getting Karos into hand is better than getting Fractal. I do it just because I'm troll. But because if I activate Fairjet and he had Effect Veil or something to stop it, guess what? I want you to guess. The combo just stops there. So, you see this is a pretty strong combo. So, he's going to Pot of P. And I swear to God, when he flipped Lord of Heavenly, I thought he was adding that to hand because that's a much better add. And then he just sets this right here. So I know it's right here. I could take a 33% chance to guess if there's something decent here, but I know something really good here. So, chat was talking to me and saying, oh, you should try and see if there's a skill drain. You want to go for the sure thing every time. Because I don't know what these 3 are. They could be dead cards. I don't know. I know this isn't. This is a really annoying card. So... And we also use the Farajit to fix our hand. So that's the reason why we use that as material. So, we're going to discard Karas. He activates Hakwari or whatever. We're going to get a draw off of that. And then he activates Imperial Order, which is hilarious. Because I have no spells anyway. But you're going to see something so funny. And by funny, I mean it's not really that funny. It's more of like it makes me sad. So he activates there can only be 1. I banish it. Goodbye. And then Gladiator Beast comes out. We attack. We're going to do a ton of damage to it. Alrighty. Now... in my mind, I'm not even thinking of anything. I'm like, okay, let's combo off now. Let's really lock out this game. So we're gonna go into Tamer. Tamer's gonna bring out Daddy Dom. Then we go into Test Panther. I'm like, oh man, this is going well. And then I'm like, comeback. Now I'm gonna use a comeback, right? I went to Test Panther again because you can't use comeback without having. And I forget he has IO out. But then chat points out that he's at 1400. And I'm like curious. I was like, does IO just kill him? I wasn't sure if it just gets destroyed because he can't pay it. But he's at 700 directly and he just dies. Which I thought was the funniest thing ever. Now you guys can join in on the laughs. Laugh at the Eldlich player. Alrighty, and we're here for another one. So we're again playing against Tom Lee. Tom Lee's a hero. Real pillar of the community. He's gonna Ash my Nerval. I'm gonna Call by the Grave as Ash. And then he's going to Imperm my Karos. Which to me is like, okay. Kind of annoying, to be real. So I add Fractal. Now we just pass, because if I summon Fractal, I still can't combo anyway. So there's no point in me continuing the turn. So I'm like, okay, let's go Droplet. He goes, we're playing against Blue Eyes. Yep. But we're kind of on a really bad back foot because of that Imperm. It really put me in a tough spot, because normally I would have just used Fractal's effect, put monsters in the graveyard, and then I can activate Karos and stuff like that. He pops my Karos, so I'm just going to use Karos as material because I want the Lightning Storm in hand. So we're going to negate, and we're going to hope he doesn't have another level 8 to OTKO me. So once he goes into combat, I'm happy. So he, at this moment, he has a Blue Eyes White Dragon in hand. He has 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons in hand, and he has Chaos Max, Ritual, and Nebula Dragon. So we know what 4 cards in his hand is. We're gonna Lightning Storm to force out the Synchro, whatever you want to call this. So I'm like, okay, because honestly, once we build a board, we're not gonna we can't Lightning Storm again, so. Alright, so all this shit happens. We get Karos. Karos gets summoned. We activate it. Summon Gladiator Beast Drago. We're gonna attack. Honestly, this is like... shit's getting kind of real right here. And then we send back. We're comboing, baby. Daddy Dom comes out first. Test Panther comes out. We grab that spell I was talking about. Come back. Is there come on her back? I don't know. Tamer again. Bring out Heracles. Bring out Darius. Then we link summon into Apollosa. Alright, with Daddy Dom out, he can't attack the Apollosa. So if you're thinking, oh, you can just switch to attack when we just start attacking, I was like, nah. So right here, we pop the White Dragon. And remember, we know he has Nebula Dragon too. We know he has Nebula. So we have Apollosa for Nebula. We have to be very careful with our monster negates because we're limited on those. And honestly, we're limited on spell negates too. So when he uses White Storm, I could negate this, but I chose not to. Because I knew he could do stuff like this. So he's going to Anaconda, and then he's going to activate this. I have to negate, because if I don't, his Azor goes to 3,500. So this is a forced negate. And now I have one more negate for Verte. He tries to bait with Dark, and then he tries to bait the negate. But we see through it. We finally negate, and we're at 0. We used all our monster negates. He can't attack, and we're in the clear. And for our turn, we're just gonna go for some beatdown. We can't really do much. We go to... So, this is important. So, I seen personally, we're low on monster negates, and our Dom, Daddy Dom, is our only negate left for monsters. We know he has a Nebula, and we know he has Alternative Dragon. So I summon the Ash to go into Almirage, because Almirage can negate whoever Alternative Dragon tries to destroy. So that's really important, because if he Alternative Dragons pops this, he can Nebula Dragon, go into number 99, and then go into 100, and then OTKO me. So this is like super important. So, there's the Alternative Dragon. We stop that with Almirage. Then he's gonna Nebula Dragon. Now I'm gonna negate if he has anything other than this. Like he has another monster effect to activate, I might be screwed. But we're navigating this perfectly. Honestly, we're navigating this so well. And we're just like, attack. There's no way he stops us. We have a monster negate and 2 spell negates. Heracles comes in, finishes up the job. I'm going to negate this last card. Boom, 500. Boom, 3,000. And that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Holy fuck, you are so good. Someone should subscribe to you or follow your Twitch at least. Kaibai told you to stop sucking his cock. Don't let my dreams die, Yugi.
Alright, so I just wanted to show real quick just so people understand the combo, okay? So there's no confusion. Now we have Fractal in hand, we have Rescue Cat in hand. Honestly, our hand's actually pretty insane for going second. So let's just go the regular Fractal combo because that's the one you're going to be doing most often. You send Kit to the graveyard. Kit then activates, sends Nerval to the graveyard. Nerval then activates to send Karos to your hand. And then we're just going to... Let's just normal summon. Let's just get our normal summon out. It doesn't matter. They're not going to have anything. So. Banish, banish. Boom, boom. This is going second, remember. Right? Now, obviously, we're not OTKing our opponent doing this, but what we are doing is we're putting them out of the game. So, we're going to summon and summon. Now, it said that because we have no Gladiator Beast in our hand. So, we send that to the graveyard. Right? Now we go into Tamer. Tamer effect activates. Remember, Daddy Dom is always first. If you can remember that, Daddy Dom is always first, then you'll understand the combo. Dom comes out. Then we go into Test Panther. And the reason why we go to Daddy Dom is because of the Sea Serpent. The way comeback works, you have to have we can't have a Beast Warrior on the field if we want to use comeback. So now we're going to come back. We're going to activate this again. Right? Now we're going to summon Guzman. Guzman's going to activate. We're going to get rid of that pesky card over there, right? And you're going to be like, wow, that was kind of stupid, right? Like, why would you expend that much? Well, now we could do Test Panther. We send back Tamer. We bring back Esk, right? Esk is going to grab us our Beast. And since, remember, look, you see our types? We do not have a Beast Warrior. So now we can use this again to bring back our level 5 that we sent earlier. And we can go into this card again. And then Tamer. We can special summon Heracles this time. Right? And now we can go into Samorg. See? And look, we have 5 cards in hand still. We have 5 cards in hand. So we have 1 monster negate, right? We're gonna set this, because these 2 cards are very good, right? We have 3 spell negates. Spell or trap negates. And then we end. Samorg's gonna summon our barrier. And remember, he can't attack barrier because of Dom. So think of how fucking crazy this actually is. Like, our opponent's just absolutely boned. And we also have we have pretty much everything, so we can just put them out of their misery, I guess. Right? I just like to imagine this is like one of those dirty Sword Soul players, you know? But this is the end board. That's the ideal end board. I hope you guys loved it, and goodbye. These are more of like a splash. We only run around 5 of them. So why is it called Gladiator Beast? Because you end up with a board that's pretty much all the Gladiator Beast boss monsters. It's pretty crazy. So Tri-Brigade Karis. Do you guys know how Tri-Brigade works? You should have seen it through my video, but I'll explain it. Fractal, discard, into Kit, into Nerval. Nerval grabs Karas. Karas, if you're going second, makes Draxus. If you're going first, it makes Bearbrum. And then if you're going first, Bearbrum plus Karas goes into Rugal. And then you grab Tri-Brigade Revolt and you set up Shurig for their turn. If you're going second, you attack with Draxus. Draxus then returns itself to the deck. You special summon Augustus or Noxious, or you can even summon Aatrox, but you need Noxus in the deck to summon Aatrox because you need to discard Noxus from the deck to make this into a level 5. Then you fuse both of them together by just sending them back into the extra deck. Back into the deck to summon Tamer. So when you bring out Tamer, you're going to be summoning Dom. We call him Big Daddy. Big Daddy Dom. So you summon Big Daddy Dom, and then you use Tamer and one of the leftover cards that aren't Big Daddy Dom to go into Test Panther. Test Panther, you're going to use its effect to grab Comeback. Comeback, you're going to activate it to special summon Tamer, because Tamer's effect is not a hard once per turn. You can activate it again to summon Heracles. Now, if your opponent has a board, you can summon Geysirus. And what you do after that is you're going to activate Test Panther. If you go that route, send back Gladiator Beast Tamer to the deck and to special summon Gladiator Beast Equist. Equist is going to let you grab Comeback. Comeback, you can bring back the level 5 that we discarded from the deck. Level 5 and level 6 can go into Tamer, and then Tamer goes into Heracles. So that's if you want to pop 2 cards in the field. Now, at the end of that board, you should have Equest at the end of the board since you did that whole combo. Equest plus Test Panther goes into Simorg. Simorg end board special summons Barrier Statue. So you have a lock on spells and traps because of Heracles, even though that's not his name. I just keep calling him. He's Heracles. Heracles is how you pronounce Hercules. He kind of looks like it. So Heracles has a lock on spell and trap. Dom can negate a monster, and if you have Simorg with this, it locks out their special summons. Unless you're playing against Harpies, I guess. And other than that, the Barrier Statue, they can't really kill it because Daddy Dom, you have to obey Daddy if you want to attack. So if they attack, you get to choose the targets. So they can't just attack your barrier and then start doing stuff. Not how it works. That's pretty much the basic combo of this. And one last thing I'm going to touch on is going to be Rescue Cat. Rescue Cat, if you're comboing off with this, it's simple. You just get Kit and a Karas or double Kit, and then you send double Kit to the graveyard to go into Farage, and then you send Nerval to the graveyard, grab Karas, summon Karas with its effect, or you don't even have to use its effect. You can use Farajit's effect, and then you activate Karas's effect to special summon Bearbrum, and then you link summon Bearbrum, Farajit, and Karas to make a 2400 attack Apollousa, and you also will get Tri-Brigade Revolt, and you'll have 3 monster negates and a Revolt. So that's how that turn 1 looks too. So that's pretty much all you need to know to play the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. Please join the stream. I was actually going to upload some clips from the stream, but I noticed I didn't like the audio from the clip, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'd rather just put in the extra effort to make this type of video. So join the stream. It's super fun and we're having a blast. I was actually going like clinically insane playing these games because I was just... This deck, I got a 40 wins and 50 out of 54 games. So I was like 40 and 14. That's a pretty good win record. That's almost 80%. So just to give you an idea, we flew to plat. 55, we have 40 wins, so we're 40 and 15. Bam. Look at that. Come join the stream, you losers.